We're live. Yes. Welcome to the broadcast. Thank you everyone for getting on the broadcast. Let me talk slower because I know I can talk fast. Thank you for getting on the broadcast. This is your girl Nikki Nicole coming to you live from New York City. I'm super excited to be here today. Oh, so we're here January 3rd. Yes, it's the third day of the brand new year 2019, and we're going to get started on a particular training that I decided just like 5 seconds ago to do. Get your life. I was going to do something else, but then it just hit me like, why not just do this? So today's topic, we're going to talk about how to make a six-figure income using social media. And this is going to be a part one of a 4-part series. And then if you're interested in purchasing the replays, you're more than welcome to. I'll provide the link a little bit later. If not, hey, you're in Harlem, hi. If not, there will be a course that you can purchase, as well as we're going to start our monthly membership program. Yes, get your life. So a little bit about me before we get started. My name is Nikki Nicole. Prior to getting started in business for myself, I actually had a 9-to-5 job. And the last time I had a 9-to-5 job, I was in high school. What? Get your life together. I'm currently in my mid-30s. I just don't look it, but I am. So I just recently started my business coaching program officially to the public. I want to say 2017, I started that. So I worked in corporate America as a high school, 15, 16, 17 years old, working in corporate America in the legal department for a cosmetic company. And, you know, as a high school student, you know, most students don't have good work ethics. So for me, what ended up happening was I would actually do the work and I would ask people, hey, do you need help? Do you need help? Do you need help? Et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And then what ended up happening was, every summer break, winter break, spring break, whatever break in school came up, if it was like a week off or something like that, I will magically get let go. And then after the break was over, I will be magically rehired. And this was on and off for 3 years. So now I'm approaching senior year and I'm trying to figure out, am I going to stay in New York City to go to school because I have a job here that I'm getting paid. I think I was going to pay like $800 a week or $400 a week, something like that. So your girl was a baller back in the day. She's still a baller, but I had, you know, my early taste as a teenager. So I was trying to figure out, am I going to stay in New York to go to school or go out of town? You know, but I wasn't comfortable with the on and off. I'm being hired, I'm being fired. I didn't like that, because for me, I don't play games with my money. I don't at all. I don't play no games. Who's knocking on the wall? What do you want? Like, I'm not doing a broadcast. So anywho, if it taps, I don't know, what's his face asleep. I'm doing a broadcast. They're gonna have to wait. I'm sorry. It's like, you try to make money, people want to mess with you. Like, you're not doing something. Like, I'm doing something. So, you know, so I asked my manager, you know, why does I always get let go right around the spring break or summer break and things like that, right? And I found out was that one of the managers would start putting bugs in people's ear closer to the break, you know, to say something, try to get me fired. And then what she would do is get her nieces and her nephews and her cousins to take over. Now, mind you, if you think back to your current state of mind when you was 15, 16, 17 years old, you was either chasing boys, chasing girls, playing games, you know, barely want to do your homework, you barely want to make up your bed. You know, you wasn't really trying to work at a law firm and really do work. You didn't really have work ethics like that. Some do, but most teenagers don't. You know, let's be 100. You want to go out, have fun, be with your friends. So what happened was the people she will refer to take over my position, they didn't do the work. They didn't want to photocopy. They would mess up photocopying. They want to run errands. They want to do nothing. You know, they want to file, or they'll mess up the filing. You know, and because of that, they will always ask for me, because when I was there, I did the work and I did it well and it was no problems, and you didn't have to chase me now, you know. So experiencing that at 15, 16, and 17, I made the decision at 17 years old, when my senior year in high school, that I'm not going to work for corporate America, because I can't deal with this flaky, 1 minute you smile in my face, the next minute you talking about behind my back trying to get me fired so you can have your friend or your family members come, you know, hook up, take over my position, you know. Because if you're an adult and now you got kids, you got cell phone bills, you got a mortgage, you got a, you know, car note, you got, you know, responsibilities, or you got elderly parents you need to take care of. You got all these other people that are relying on you, and your source of income is helping them. you're going to be in your feelings when somebody try to take your money from you, or they try to take opportunities from you, or they try to take away your business or take away your job, right or right. You know, say I if you agree to that. You're going to be in your feelings, and it's going to be a problem. And I see why people go postal. I'm sorry. I see it. I see it. Why would you sit there, run your mouth, and try to tarnish somebody's reputations to get them fired so you can have your friend or your family member take over their positions? That's why people go postal, and there'll be stuff in the news like, oh, somebody showed up and shot up a place, or showed up and had a bomb, because you messing with people's money. You taking money out of their mouth. You taking money out of their kids' mouth. You taking money, you know, out of their family situation that they were relying on. You know what I mean? So for me at 17, I just made the decision, like, I'm going to be in business for myself. I can't deal with this. I can't deal with that, because I grew up in the hood, and I still have those hood tendencies. And I have no problem telling people that. You don't see it until you really get me angry. Then it's like, okay, I'm gonna act straight ghetto right now, and everybody's catching it. You know, so I did typically what everyone else did. I went to school, got a degree, etc. Got a bachelor's degree, got an associate's degree. I did a whole lot of certifications. I was a real estate agent. I was a travel agent. I made gift baskets. I started direct sales. I sold products on eBay. I sold guidebooks, manuals. So I did a whole lot of stuff to make some money. Now everything was good. Finished college. But the day I finished was January 2009, and that was the year the economy crashed. Boom. So now I got a 4-year degree, and I can't even use it because nobody's hiring. Everybody's losing their house. Everybody's losing their jobs. Corporations are crumbling. The real estate bubble hit. All this craziness. The minute I graduate, I'm sitting here like, are you kidding me? I just sacrificed 4 years of my life to do this freaking paperwork, to learn this crap, to buy these expensive freaking books, to freaking not have a social life because I'm in class all day with 2 kids at home at this time. This time I had 2 kids. And now I can't even work because nobody's hiring. Yes. Anyone can easily turn into depression. So, so basically it was like, I can't fuck shit. Gratefully at this time, because I was blessed enough while I was in college, I started working at a direct sales company. So I was selling cosmetics and skincare. So I only did that because nobody would hire me while I was in college. For some reason, they wanted you to work part-time for 15 hours, but they wanted you Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Excuse me, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. You want me to come 5 days a week for 15 hours a week to work 3 hours a day. Now you're talking about an hour and a half to commute there and an hour and a half to commute back. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6 hours in a whole entire day for part-time work. No, I could have banged out 15 hours in 2 to 3 days. Right or right? Say, you can agree. I could bang out 15 hours in 2 to 3 days. 5, 10, 15. I could have got more stuff done in 3 days. I purposely went to college 2 days a week. Mondays and Wednesdays, or Thursdays and Fridays. So I can work 3 days a week or weekends. But people was being extra. So that's how I end up getting into direct sales, because it was like it was presented to me an opportunity to sell products, make some money on the side, and at the same time, why is this popping up? And at the same time, create some type of revenue. So I got into real estate. So I was already in cosmetics and direct sales already. So when the economy hit, I turned that little part-time side gig into a full-time business, because it just made sense just to do that full-time, to make some money, promote up the career path, become a director, earn the free cars, the trips, the diamonds, all that fun stuff. You know, the glitz and glam that they feed you. And I'm not saying it's false. I'm just saying the people that's feeding it to you may be falsely feeding it to you, because they can tell you, hey, you can get here, which you can, but they're not the one that they're not the person that's going to get you there. They're just using someone else's success to keep you in their organization so they can get a commission off your sales. Sorry I had to hurt somebody's feelings. I'm just being 100. You can make money in direct sales, but you have to get a business coach that's not in the direct sales company. And I'm just, so whoever needed to hear that, now you know. Go get yourself a business coach that's not in direct sales so you can make some money in direct sales. Don't listen to your recruiter or your director. I'm just being 100. Your girl knows some experience. So I did direct sales, worked throughout the career path. I was #1 in sales, #1 in recruiting. I recruited about 30 people in my organization, you know, so I was generating a whole lot of revenue. You know, I did about $36,000 in sales in my direct sales company. I built a team, and that's where my experience of being a business coach really came from, because I had a team of people, and for me, how I rock, if I know something that's gonna make me money, I'm gonna hook you up. You know what I mean? I'm not one of those people that's like, oh, it's a secret, I can't tell you. I don't do that. Like, if I know if I do X, Y, and Z and I'm gonna generate $2,000, I'm gonna tell everybody in my team, because we all gonna make $2,000. Because let's be 100. You need to have friends that make money. You can't hang around broke friends, because it's no fun. Because they always need something. They always need money to go somewhere. They always need money for an outfit. They always need money to get home. They always need money to eat, get something to drink. And it's like, damn, like, you know, you act like I'm your sugar daddy. Like, come on. You know what I mean? So it's crazy. So for me, I that's where my business coaching training came from, is working with my direct sales team, because I taught them, I trained them, I coached them, I did training myself, and I wanted to make sure that they knew the basics and they had the information ready for them to make sense, to make things work. I didn't want to be the shining star and I'm successful and they all watching like, oh my God, you're amazing. No, I want us to be amazing. I want all of us to be hotthebomb.com, you know, catching all these coins in the streets. So for those of you that's just joining, I'm going to recap real quick. My name is Nikki Nicole. I am the CEO of the Diva Speak. I'm a business coach and trainer and entrepreneur. I'm also a dancer and a mom. I have a lot of hats, you know, but those are the only hats I'm going to tell you about, because I don't want to overwhelm you, you know. So I've started this business, the Diva Speak, as a platform. Oh, my selfie like that. I started the Diva Speak platform because back in 2015, I got scammed out of $10,000 with a fraudulent business opportunity. And I also got taken a ride from in my direct sales company by my recruiter and my director, and they sabotaged my business and embezzled my business. And for me, I decided to, instead of sit back and complain, I decided to do something and teach and educate people on the knowledge that I wish I had when I started my business ventures. And that's how the Diva Speak came, because I was sick and tired of seeing people getting taken advantage of and taken a ride for. And I have all this knowledge that I learned during those hardships, and I decided to share with people to help them avoid running to the same pitfalls that I ran into, and save them hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars of lost revenue, as well as pain and suffering. You know. So I started direct sales, generated income. I also sell products on eBay. I was a power seller back in eBay. The eBay days was nice. We was doing like $2,000 a day in sales. Like, they was magic. And then guess what ended up happening? PayPal became a hater. So this is back in 2010. Oh my God, 2010, 12-ish, something like that. So PayPal is a hater, and hit it with the, oh, your transaction volume is too high, we got to freeze your account. They had $6,000 of my money saved in their platform, held up hostage for like, 6 months before they release it. So I was wrecked pissed, like, oh no, we're not doing this. So I tried to open up another account, and I was making sales, and I tried to make the volume a little bit lower, and then it got flagged again. And then I tried to pay somebody to let me use their PayPal account, and then that didn't work out, because they wanted to control the account. And I was like, no, like, I'll pay you, let me just use it, you know, so I can sell products. But I couldn't have you risk taking my money, and I'm working hard. So eventually I was just like, kill yourself with PayPal. So for me, till this day, I am anti-PayPal. I would use it to buy products, but I'm not selling or receiving money from it. I will try with an LLC this time around. I'm gonna get a tax ID. I'm gonna try, but I'm not gonna take all my money through PayPal. I'm gonna use Stripe and Square, and that's my truth. And if you don't like it, that's fine. If PayPal works for you, that's fine. I have that experience, and I share that, and I let people know, just be careful. Have more than one credit card merchant account to take your money, because you that's the worst feeling in the world, when you got money and you can't touch it. So either way, you know, PayPal sells, you know, then I started selling training manuals and guidebooks online. So I want to say 2014, not 2014, 2012-ish. I don't even remember what year. I got to check. Probably 2012. So back 2012, 2013, I think 2012, I started selling training manuals on Facebook. So this is when I started using social media. So I created training manuals, all the knowledge in my head that I know, I wrote it down. I made it, I organized it, I made how-tos, and then what I end up doing is I typed it up in Microsoft Word and Microsoft Publisher. And then I printed it in a little spiral book on to Kinko's. And I made a little Square e-commerce store for free. Don't cost no money. Use Square to make an online e-commerce store. Shopify is cool. I'm gonna sleep on Shopify, but I didn't even know nothing about Shopify, and I didn't have the funds. I just needed some money. So I started an online business, using Square, using my knowledge and my training from direct sales and running a business and marketing. And I created a training manual, and I sold it online exclusively on Facebook prior to the algorithm changing. But I just used Facebook exclusively, and I targeted us one particular group audience. So it was other direct sales reps. Those are my audience. It wasn't everybody in the world. I targeted a specific group, and I shared my guidebook link, and I did over $20,000 in sales online selling training manuals that I printed and shipped for like $5 back in the days. That's when flat rate shipping was like $5, $4.95, $5.25. It's like $7 now. If you think about it, look how time has flown by. Flat rate shipping was $6.95, some crazy mess. I don't even know no more. $6.10, $6.20. It used to be like $5 back in the days. So that's how long ago it was. So I did $20,000 in sales, selling my training manual online using exclusively Facebook. And this is prior to me running ads, because I knew where my target audience hang out at, So then I progressed to start my fitness company, and then became, and when I started my fitness company, that's when I got scammed out of my money investing in a fitness opportunity. So it was a company called Vixen Workout that I spent money and did the certifications and was supposed to be promised to, have options to promote their products and services. And this owner of the company was in her feelings because I knew what the hell I was doing. I was too successful, and people started coming to me to buy products, and her other instructors started coming to me for help to grow their classes. And I'm not stingy. I'm going to share and not charge you, right? Because I'm cool like that, right? She got in her feelings because she wasn't popular and blah, 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 blah. So she basically started spreading lies and rumors to try to sabotage me. Basically, long story short, I got a restraining order against this chick. We got to go to court. I got to sue her. There's criminal charges being charged because she sent people to my house to try to assault me. That's how bad she wanted to scare me out of working. And it's been 2016, 17, 18, 19, no, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. It's going on 4 years this crap's going on. This girl, and she's been stalking me since 2015, trying to sabotage me and mess up my money. And this chick, she's going as far as made a hate me page about me. It's a hate me blog out there. So you lit when you got a hate me blog out there. Ow. So anyway, those of you that's just joining the broadcast, my name is Nikki Nicole. I am the CEO and founder of The Diva Speak. I am an entrepreneur, a business coach, and trainer out here in New York City, and I'm teaching and training entrepreneurs on how to market and sell and grow their business using social media. Yes, get your life together. So today we're talking about how to make a six-figure income using social media, which will be a 4-part series, and today is part 1. So after getting scammed, that's how I started The Diva Speak, because for me, for you to go so hard for so long and be so consistent to try to tear my reputation down, to try to sabotage me, to send people to my job to assault me, send people to my house, and I was a customer for the business. This is the business we're talking about. The owner of the business is, she lost her investors because I ended up on Dr. Phil and everything, like real life. This is real life serious stuff. So just to show you how hard people will go after you if you show a little sign of success. And regardless of what you're going through, and whoever needs to hear this, if you're going through some trauma where you feel like maybe I shouldn't be doing what I'm doing, or maybe I should take this as a sign, or you started to doubt your worth and your value and your truth and your passion and the path that you're going on because you're going through a traumatic situation or a high drama, event, I'm here to let you know that it's not a sign for you to stop. It's basically a journey or experience you have to go through so you can grow inside, so you can become a bigger person. So when bigger situations or bigger problems manifest, you know how to deal with it better than you did in the past. It's a sign to show, are you really serious about what you want to work towards, or are you just BSing because if anything negative happened, you quick to run out the door? So this is basically what it is. They say more money, more problems. Hey, I guess there's truth to that. But, I'm just sharing with you that stuff is going to happen regardless, you know, where you are in life. And for someone to claim to be, I'm the big bag dog of business or marketing or fitness, you know, as the owner Janet Jones was, to come after me, and I'm all the way in New York City and you in Miami, you had to cyberbully me and include your social media followers to assassinate me and attack me, and then send people to my house because I wasn't trying to back down from suing you. It's a sign that you have a problem with my level of success, or you feel I'm a threat. And that's exactly what it was. It's just hardcore jealousy, just taken to the next level. And I've gone through something similar, but you're not on this magnitude. So it took a lot of mental energy out of me. So, and that out of that situation, because, you know, she was scamming people, telling you, oh, you can make money with this business and you could teach classes. I'm gonna teach you everything. And she wasn't teaching nobody nothing. They was coming to me and I was telling them, like, do this, do this, do this. And they did it and they had success, and she got her feelings. So that's what it was. So anyway, I gotta go to court tomorrow, refile again. But anyway, so because of that situation, I started to Diva Speak because I wanted to help other people that's going through traumatic situations, that's going through, I'm gonna start a business, and people say they're gonna help me, and then they spend money and invest their time and don't get the help. They don't get the results. You know, like, say, have you ever started a business, or you invested in an opportunity, or a direct sales company, or a certification, or, you know, a coaching something. You spent money to start a business, and someone said, we're gonna give you everything you need to get started. We're gonna teach you. You're gonna have this level of success. And after 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 months, and you got nothing but debt. We've all gone through that, you know, and I experienced that, and it was just like I was sick and tired of seeing that. So that's how I started this, because it's fucked up. It's really messed up. It's draining on you. You put your heart, your soul, you invest everything, you sacrifice, and don't have nothing to show for it. Like, it can be very frustrating, and it can really mess up your mindset and your self-esteem, because you start to feel like you're not worthy, or it's not that it's not worth it. You start to feel like, you know, maybe like something's wrong with you. So anyway, let's get to the training. Yes, God. So for today's topic, where's my notes? I got notes because I could talk for a while, but I want to make sure I'm on track. So for today, let me go to number 1. So we're going to talk about how to make a 6-figure income using social media. And this is the part 1 of 4-part series. Yes. So we're going to start with number 1, which is the topic of selecting your niche. So when it comes to starting a business, or having a business, or running a business, or wherever you are in your path, whether you're new to business, you have an established business and you want to grow it, or, you know, wherever you have an idea, you still have to go through these steps, point blank, period. And this is something that I notice a lot of people aren't either talking about or aren't telling you something, you know, because I see the same pattern over and over again. People have an idea, they sell the product, and they post it, and they hope everybody purchases, and nobody buys. And then you're in your feelings. Nobody's buying the products, you know. But there's certain steps you have to do prior to putting the products in front of people. So the first thing we're going to talk about is selecting or identifying your niche. So whether you have a business right now or you don't, you have to identify your niche, period. Amateurs, and you may be an amateur, I'm not pointing you out, I'm just saying, amateurs try to promote to the whole entire world. So if you're in your feelings like, yes, my products is for everybody, and you try to promote to everybody, and you're not getting sales from anybody, that's why. Because you're trying to promote to this whole entire world. You're trying to promote to everybody. Remember how I said I made $20,000 in sales on Facebook? My audience was people from one particular direct sales company. It wasn't, I could have targeted direct sales reps as a whole, but I targeted one particular direct sales corporation, and I made my content and my products and services to fit their needs, their goals, and their desires. And I made $20,000 in sales from that. So that's what I mean when I say identify your niche or your audience. Because when you try to focus on everybody on the whole entire world, now you're going into a saturated market, and it's kind of hard to stand out because you have people who got money that can spend thousands of dollars in ads and you can't. You know what I mean? Or who have a team. And then now you're starting to compare yourself to other people, right? Say, have you ever compared yourself to somebody else? Like, well, of course you're going to be successful. You have 10,000 followers. You know, we do that as humans. That's just something humans do, you know. But you have to be mindful of to not compare yourself to someone else, because you don't know the journey that they went through to get to where they are. You know what I mean? They went through certain trials and tribulations, and they grew to a certain level, and they have certain level of skill sets. You can get there, but you have to go through that same process. And sometimes people don't want to go through the process. They just want the glory immediately. That's the problem with this microwavable society, microwavable mindset. I want to press start and in 1 minute have $1 million. No, you got to put in like damn near slave work. Real life. That's why entrepreneurship isn't for everybody. Everybody's not willing to go through the hardship and have months and weeks and years go by and not have money or have success. And that's how the true millionaires come, because they've gone through those hard times. So there are 3 categories when it comes to selecting a niche. And you want to have, if you have a note, pen and paper handy, you need to have it now, because we're going to go in. Because I know Instagram's probably going to shut off in 30 minutes. So get a pen and paper handy, get your notes, because I'm going to go in, and this is something we're going to be building on for the rest of the day. For the rest of the week. There's 3 main categories when it comes to choosing a market or your niche. Either your products or services fit in one of these 3. Either it's going to fit into the wealth category, it's going to fit into the health category, or it's going to fit into the relationship category. I'm going to repeat that again. There are 3 main markets that your products and services need to fit inside. Either health, wealth, or relationship. Okay, so that's number 1. Select and identify your niche. So if you have an idea for products and service that you want to do, or you currently have a products and services already, then you need to kind of take a step back and reevaluate which category does your products and services or your business fit into. And this is important if you're serious about scaling your business and growing and making 6 to 7 figures. Because again, when I say selecting your niche, the riches are in the niches. Hi, how are you? And the reason that they say that the riches are in the niches, like say, have you heard that? You know, raise a hand if you heard that saying, the riches are in the niches. The reason people say that is because of this. You don't want to be a small fish in a big giant pond of customers. That's where the whole concept of this market is saturated is coming from, because you're trying to fight for attention. That's like the baby of the family of 10 trying to get attention, you know, out of 10 kids. You know, that's that you're setting yourself up, you know. So that's what the saying means, is the riches are the niches. Because if you're you don't want to be a small fish in a big pond of customers. You don't want to be fighting for attention in a saturated market. You want to be the big fish in a small pond of people. I'm going to repeat that again. You want to be the big fish in a small pond of people. And what I mean big fish is you want to identify yourself as an expert on a particular topic or industry or area or market. I'm going to repeat that. You want to position yourself as an expert in a particular market, area, or industry. And that's how you get your riches, by identifying yourself as an expert. People buy and look up to experts. Now, if you sit here in your feelings, oh my God, I'm not an expert. I don't know. I don't have a degree. I didn't go to school. I don't got a high school diploma. I don't have this. I don't have that, blah, 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 blah. Then let's really think about it. Why are you in business? If you currently have a business now and you have that mindset of I'm not an expert, why are you in business? Because I'm gonna tell you this right now, and this is something that nobody probably told you, but I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna drop this knowledge. You have what you say, and you attract who you are. All the results that you have in your business and in life, including your partners, you attract it. And how did you attract that? By your nonverbal communications. and your mindset. I'm gonna repeat that. You attract who you are, and you attract your current situation and results in your life and in your business. Let me give you a clear example of that. How many people say have you done this? You're on the phone and you get nervous when it comes time to ask for the sale. Or you speaking to somebody face to face and you're trying to close them on a sale and you get nervous. You get all tingly and you start, talking slow, or you start talking fast, or you don't even ask for the sale at all. Say you've done that before in the past, or you currently do that. Let me tell you why you don't get the sale. It's because in your mindset, you don't believe in yourself. For some reason, you don't believe in yourself, or you come up with an excuse that the person on the other end isn't interested in your products, can afford your products, whatever. Something negative you're thinking about. And when you think about that, your body communicates that either internally or externally. So your nonverbal communications, like on the phone, if I'm trying to close you and then I start talking normal, like, yeah, you can get this, you can get this, you can get that. And then you start to slow down when it comes to ask for the credit card information, excuse me. And then you hit it with the, well, you can buy it if you really want to, or if you're interested, it's okay if you're not, or, well, if you don't have the money right now, it's okay. Or you may say, oh, you need to think about it? Okay, I'll let you think about it. Like when you start to get nervous during the closing, you're giving that person an out. You're not confident in yourself. You was confident in the pitch, but when it comes to asking for the sale, because pitching and selling is two different things. Let me be 100%. Don't think it's the same thing. It ain't. That's why you failing at selling, because you don't feel confident that you can do it, or you don't want to be a pushy salesperson or overly aggressive. And when you have those thoughts, your body follows and you start to trigger those people to fall back. And that's why they say exactly what you've been thinking. Well, let me think about it. Let me call my husband. Well, let me wait. I don't have the money. Well, I'll call you tomorrow, or when I get paid, I'll buy it. You know what I'm saying? You trigger that. Who's messaging me? So that's what I mean. Like, you have the results that you have because you're attracting it into your space. So that's just something that could be a whole nother training, but I just wanted you to understand that your nonverbal communication triggers the non-sales. So just think about that. The next time you pitching and you closing a sale, you start to get nervous during the asking for the credit card information. I want you to really take an inventory of how do you feel when you're asking for the credit card information. Are you getting scared? Are you getting nervous? Or you start to have doubts? Are you talking faster? Are you talking slower? Are you forgetting your lines? Are you forgetting your script? Or are you starting to fidget? Be mindful of these cues, because the person on the other end of the phone or the person that's in front of you picks up on that, and they're gonna be like, oh, let me fall out, and that's how they backpedal and don't want to buy the product. So yeah, so again, back to number one, select your niche. Your products and your service need to pick one of three topics: wealth, health, or relationship. The riches are in the niches. So for those of you that's just joining, my name is Nikki Nicole. I am CEO and founder of The Diva Speak. I'm a business coach and trainer out here in New York City. I teach and train entrepreneurs on how to run their business, scale their business, and monetize their social media pages using Facebook ads, Instagram marketing, and other sources of resources to get your products in front of the right clients. Yes! So today's topic, we're talking about how to make a six-figure income using social media, which is a 4-part series, and today is part 1, and we're going to finish the rest of the series for the rest of the week. So now, again, pick a niche. It got to fit one of those categories. Reevaluate your products and your services to make sure it fits in those 3. Now, we're going to break it down a little bit further. Now, yes, wealth is definitely saturated. Health is saturated. Relationship is saturated. There's 501 different topics. What you want to do is you want to look into a sub-market or another. You want to break it down either further. You want to narrow it down either further to a smaller type of group in that industry. Something that is most popular and that is oversaturated. Don't get scared yet. Follow what I'm going, because there's a method to my madness. The next category, once you pick wealth, then the next category will be a popular market that is overly saturated and full of a whole lot of people and a whole lot of products that's being sold and that's popular. Let me tell you why. Once you create your niche, you want to start breaking it down 2 to 3 rows deep. So for instance, if I pick health, then I may go into nutrition, and then I may break that down. So maybe I'll focus on children's nutrition. You know, that's a good subcategory, a good niche for me to be an expert in, because you have people that have deal with childhood obesity. You have kids who eat a whole lot of junk food and their families don't know how to teach them how to eat healthy or know how to shop healthy. So that could be an area that I can focus on. And those of you that's in fitness and nutrition, that could be something you could do. So if you want to steal it, steal it. So that's something that I could become an expert in, is children's nutrition, or nutrition for pregnant women. Or maybe I could be a nutrition expert for people that's in the oh my God, I don't even know. Damn. Maybe I could, the gay life, community. So maybe I could be an expert for families that's in the gay life community. You know what I mean? So you see how I took health, fitness. No, I took health and I went into fitness, and I broke it down into nutrition, because that's a form of fitness. And then I broke it down even further to becoming an expert of childhood nutrition, or nutrition for pregnant families, or nutrition for families that's in the gay life community. You saw how I broke it down to 2 to 3 rows deep. That's what I mean by breaking the subcategories down. And I created a niche, something I can focus on, a small group of people where I can become an expert in front of that big fish in that small pond, and I can sell all my products and services to. That's what I mean. So you're going to select your niche. You're going to select the market that is oversaturated, that is popular, and that is crowded. And let me tell you why. Let me give you some examples. Let me do that. Let me go to the book. Let's go to the book. And if you haven't gotten this book, you need to get it. And I'll send you a link. Actually, the link is in my bio. How about that? Expert Secrets. Get your free copy. You just got to pay for shipping and handling. All right. So we're going to talk about the different type of markets. So with wealth, the different markets will be real estate. It could be investing. It can be finances. It could be sales. In regards to relationships, some markets can be love. It could be dating advice. It could be marriage advice. It could be, whole lot of other stuff. Those are just some examples so you can get an idea of how to break your subcategories down from these major markets. And the health categories, we talked about weight loss. You could do strength training. You could do nutrition. You could do diets. There's so many different topics in those 3 markets that you can focus on. So you want to pick one that's popular and that's overcrowded, because that's how you make your money. You don't want to start something brand new that nobody knows about. That's the worst, and that's something we was taught in school. Start something brand new that nobody never heard of. No, I wish I knew this. Oh my God, if I was 17 years old again, I'd have been a multi-billionaire right now. I had to relearn this. You have to pick a product and services and a niche or an industry that's already popular. Because if it's already popular, that means people are already buying from that product, that industry. And if people are already buying from that industry, that means they're going to buy from you, right or wrong. Real talk. So pick a niche and then pick a category that's popular, and then and then break it down even further to a small topic. So like I said, we have wealth. Let's say an example would be direct sales. And then I could niche it down further to focusing on social media marketing for direct sales reps. And I could be the expert for those direct sales reps on social media marketing. Let's give an example on how to break things down in regards to wealth. You have wealth. Maybe I want to go into real estate. And out of real estate, maybe I can focus on teaching people on how to flip houses using eBay, or teach people how to flip houses using Craigslist, or teach people how to flip foreclosures, or teach people how to buy multi-level family units. Right? Break it down. Break it down to smaller categories, 2 to 3 rows deep. So that way you can take a very saturated topic or industry and then create one topic or one area you can focus on in that crazy overcrowded market. Because there's people already interested, it's overcrowded, that means there's opportunities to create something new. Not something new, but something to recreate something that already exists and then improve on it. So you already got people that teach social media. You already got people that teach about real estate flipping. You already got people teach about being a business coach. You already got people teaching you about being an online coach, an online trainer, start an online business. You already got people teaching about direct sales business. There's already people interested in those things. So it's just taking those topics and just narrowing it down further, and then finding something that you can offer, or look at something that's already offered and just improve on it so you can make your money. Okay. Now that you selected your niche, number two, we're going to talk about number two. Now that you selected your niche, you want to research your market. It's very important to research the crowded market before you create your products and services. And this is what I'm going to share with you. I'm going to give you a few questions. You're going to write these questions down, and you're going to answer these questions. So if you're starting a product or starting a business, then you know, okay, this is what I need to have. If you're already in business, then you need to redo the business model, not really completely, but kind of reanalyze a little bit and answer these questions and see what you missed or what opportunities that's on the table that you didn't take advantage of, that you can take advantage of now. So we're going to get started. So the first question I would say you want to ask once you select a popular niche, a popular market, is, do people in this market are already excited? Okay, hold on. Let me read it. I went to college. Would people in the sub-market be excited about your new opportunity you are presenting in your niche? So let me ask that question again. Number one, once you select your industry in your market, and you're selecting a popular industry that's overcrowded and overcrowded and saturated, now you got to ask these following questions, because these questions are going to help you create your niche and create your products. Would people in this sub-market, so let's say it's real estate, I pick wealth and real estate, let's just go for that. Would people in the real estate market be excited about my new opportunity I'm going to be presenting to them? So the example that I gave was flipping houses on eBay. Do you think people that's interested in real estate investing would be interested in learning how to flip houses on eBay? Of course. You're interested in flipping houses already. You're already buying products and services already on how to flip houses. So of course, if I offer a smaller variation or newer opportunity, or created a new product or services that was around, since you like flipping houses, you definitely will love how to flip houses on eBay. Yes, people are going to buy from me. So let's give an example for wealth. We have wealth, and then I focus on direct sales. Now, if you're interested in direct sales and generate money and revenue online, yes, you'll be interested in learning how to get sales using social media, because you're already interested in generating sales because you're in direct sales, right or wrong. So that's what I mean when you're creating these subcategories. You're breaking it down 2 to 3 rows deep so you can figure out who you want to promote to and how you're going to promote it. So question number 2 you need to ask, once you create your sub-market and your original market, are people in this market irrationally passionate already? Are people in this market already irrationally passionate? So we're going to break this down. Are people in the market, whether it's wealth, relationship, or health, are they passionate about your subcategory already? So these are the keywords to help you figure out, are they already passionate about it? Number 1, are there communities around your submarket? Like forums, maybe Facebook groups, Google groups, Yahoo groups, meetup groups, things like that. Are there communities wrapped around your target audience of this market? Like we talking about real estate. That was the example we gave earlier. Are there online communities or in-person communities where people gather to get information about real estate investing? So in real estate investing, direct sales, social media marketing, being a business coach, maybe you sell sports, maybe you sell guns and hunting stuff. Are there online communities? You look on Facebook, there's Facebook groups for everything. So that's easy to search. You can just Google and see if there's any forums. You can go to your Facebook and just do a search and see, because there's already groups of people interested. Guess what? Ding, 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 ding. You know where to run your ads to. You can join those groups and drop your links to your offer and put your products in front of them since they already expressed that they're interested. I just say help somebody make some money just now, because some of you is figuring out, how do I make money online? How do I get people to know I exist? You got to know if there's communities online or in person around your target, around the products and services you're offering already, and find them and go plug yourself inside of them. That's how I made my $20,000 in sales using using Facebook selling guidebooks and a Square account. That's all I had, because I went to the online communities for these direct sales reps. I plugged in my offer. I offered my advice. I taught them stuff. I shared information and resources them and presented myself as an expert, and they purchased my products over and over and over and over again. And everything that they complained about or fussed about or wish they would have had, I took that information and created products and say, well, since you was interested in this, you might be interested in that product, blah, 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 blah. So the people inside those communities helped me create my products and services because they was already fussing and complaining about something that they wanted to have or wish they had. You sell by listening. Give the people what they want. They're telling you what they want. Look at freaking Yelp and read the reviews for your competitors. I'm telling you, you can take that information, tweak your current products and services, or create a whole new product and services and be like, oh, here you go. Done. Money. That's how you get paid. Big fish, small pond. Listen to the people, give them what they want, be in their face, and present your products and services to them. So the second thing you need to look into to figure out if the market that you chose, are they irrationally passionate about this particular topic, is, do they have their own vocabulary? Do they have their own vocabulary? Let's talk about people that watch Love and Hip Hop. People that watch Love and Hip Hop have a certain vocabulary when they talk about love and hip hop. When you talk about landing pages and sales funnels, there's a certain vocabulary for those people in that market, that submarket, like opt-in pages, lead magnets, tripwires, upsells, downsells, back funnels, front-end offers, back-end offers, video sales. You know, there's a certain verbiage for that industry, for that market. When you talk about real estate, we talk about, you know, a BPO, we talk about your credit to debt ratio, you have your income, you have, what's the other verbiage for real estate investing, getting a property manager, you know, got to get insurance, not insurance, got to get inspections. I think it was something, I forgot what it's called. I used to be a real estate agent, so I know some of the verbiage. But what I'm saying is there's certain verbiage when it comes to flipping properties. You know, what is the market like? You know, what's the income like? Can this property be Section 8 approved? You know, can we what's the commercial? I don't know, whatever. But the point is, does your market that you're selecting has their own vocabulary? Because if you really think about it, everyone do. And if you got kids, say you got kids and they watch Roblox. Roblox has their own verbiage. Here's an example I wanted to share with you if you haven't thought about it. Comic-Con. Whether you like Comic-Con or you don't like Comic-Con, you know about Comic-Con. They have their own community. They got their own verbiage. They got their own, conversations and vocabulary. They hold events, and they got experts in Comic-Con. Comic-Con, oh, boom, that could be a niche right there. You could target people that's interested in Comic-Con. But the point is, you see how Comic-Con is an idea of a niche. They have their community. They have online and in person. They got their own vocabulary. They got their own verbiage. They got host events. They got experts. So think about your products and services. Does your industry that you're focusing in, do they have an online community? Do they have an offline community? Do they have their own vocabulary? Do they have their own events? In events, I mean conferences, conventions, seminars, workshops, online or offline. Do they have events where people gather and congregate at? Retreats. Doesn't matter. Do they host events? And it's on a regular basis. Everybody in the mother is a convention for everybody. There's a convention out there for everybody. You got Comic-Con as a convention. You got real estate conventions. You got marketing conventions. You got Russell Brunson's convention. You got, social media conventions. You got everybody in the mother got Tony Robbins hold conventions. Everybody in the mother hold conventions. There's a convention out there for every industry. There's conventions for the people that wear those, the mascot costumes. Yeah, I think they call the Furbies or the fuzzies or the furries. I don't know the right verbiage for that market. But the point is, there's an event for those people that wear those fur suits, and they do their thing. There's a convention for little people, short people, that have the dwarfisms. There's conventions and networking events for them. You see what I'm saying? So when you're researching your market and your sub-market that you're selecting for your business, or you're figuring out where to position yourself, because you want to create that niche, you got to ask yourself, are the people in this market irrationally passionate about your market, about this product? So again, these are 4 things you need to make sure that your industry and your niche that you're selecting has. Do they have a community? Do they have their own vocabulary and verbiage? Do they have events? And do they have experts? Number 4, are there experts? Think about the experts in each industry. The fitness experts. You got Shaun T. You got Juliana something. I forgot her name. I can't pronounce her name. But she was on Biggest Loser. When it comes to online marketing, you got Russell Brunson. You got Dan Henry. You got Dan Kennedy. You got a whole lot of other people. From social media, you got people. You got for business and marketing and investing. You got Tony Robbins. You know what I'm saying? So there's gurus out there already in these niches. And this is what's going to help you figure out, is this a good niche to get into, or is it a good niche that you fall into? And the we got 4 more minutes. So we go to the number 3 question, and we're going to wrap up for tomorrow, is, are these people willing and able to spend money on your information? So question number 3, you need to ask yourself, when you're figuring out what your niche is, what your niche you're in currently, or what niche you're going to start in. You need to ask these 3 questions. Number 1, would people in this submarket be excited about your new opportunity and your products? Number 2, are people in this market irrationally passionate? Do they have communities, verbiage, events, gurus already established? And number 3 is, are these people willing and able to spend money on your information? Now, this is important. And a lot of people that are amateurs miss this out. They think because they have a product and there's people that have money, that guarantees people are going to give them the money. And then you post and post and post and post and post and post and post, and you email, and you tell everybody in the world, I sell this, I sell this, I sell this, I sell this, and everybody knows, all your friends and family members knows. And guess what happens? You have 0 to low sales. You put all that effort and energy, and you have little to no sales. And the reason is because you miss out on this one secret. The people you're promoting to have to be both willing to buy your products and able to buy your products. I'll repeat that. Your customer have to fall into both parts. This is not an if, or, and foolishness. This is both. They have to fit both. Are they willing to buy your products and services? And are they able to buy your products and services? So now that you know this from me, think about the products and services you're currently selling or you're about to sell. And think about the type of people you're already promoting to or you've been talking to. I really need you to really dig deep and think about the type of people you're already promoting to. And so you can identify why you're not getting the sales. Because people will tell you your products and services are good with their wallets, not with their mouth. Not telling you, oh, well, if you host an event here, then I'll come. Or if you have a sale, then I'll buy the products. Or if your prices were lower, then I'll purchase from you. Well, if you offer this, then no, cut the crap. Let's stop that. Stop making products and services based on what people say with their mouth. They're not pulling out their wallet and giving you their credit card. Kill yourself. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't waste your time. they're not willing to pay, don't promote to them. Don't create products based on verbal promises. You have to focus and figure out where the people are that are already buying products and services like yours or similar and willing to spend the amount of money you are charging. They have to fit both. So Instagram's about to shut down, and then I'm just gonna wrap up. So we're gonna wrap up for today. I'd like to thank you guys for getting on. We're gonna do part 2 for tomorrow, and we'll go more into details. So at the end of the day, if you haven't as of yet, go ahead and click the link in the bio and get yourself a copy of Expert Secrets and .com Secrets. .com Secrets. Basically, learn how to become an expert and get paid for your advice, and learn how to grow a business online. Using the internet. So these books are free. You just got to cover shipping and handling, which is $7.95. Go ahead and click the link in my bio and upgrade to get the bundle so you can get both books at a deep discount. Thank you guys for getting on, and you guys are awesome and amazing. Till next time. I'm struggling. Oh. So thank you for getting on for the Facebook Live. Instagram I saw a little bit earlier. So again, go ahead and click the link. I'm going to put it in the comment box, so you go ahead and get that. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Take care. Enjoy your day. Bye.